Hello. Can everybody see me? Hi, guys. Welcome back. Sorry, got distracted there, but this is your host, Michelle Simon, and we wanted to say good evening and welcome back to another amazing segment of In the House Media House Call on this trend-setting Thursday. And this segment, we are super excited to have in the building, officially in the house, in the house, Mr. Kenny Blessin. And he is an international reggae artist slash R&B soul. Uh, let me see, soca, calypso, rock, you name it. He can do it. So we want to give him a warm welcome. How are you this evening, Mr. Blessin?
Greetings, blessed love. I am very, very much appreciated of being here tonight. You know what I mean? So, up, diamond. You don't know.
Thank
Big up to
you.
everyone on the show tonight. Up.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I appreciate it. So, we're just going to jump right in and talk about it. Um, I know that you've been in this music business for a while. So give us a little bit of background of who Kenny Blessed is, where you originally hail from, and, this musical journey of yours.
Kenny Blessing was born in Kingston, Jamaica, but I grew up in Yala, St. Thomas. So I represent the East Side. Um, I was introduced to music by my dad and cousin and uncle, right? They came from Tortola and they went to Penthouse to do music, and then I was forced to sing a song, And I didn't have
Oh.
any song to sing, so my first song was the national anthem. So I didn't have any
Oh.
song. Maybe I was studio struck or something. And I spent a few years in Jamaica where I was growing up, and then I went to Antigua to live with my mom, and from there I started learning soca music, from singing, starting from karaoke, to the Caribbean Star Search to soca, introduced to soca, and then I was introduced to a rock band. So I integrated those both plus reggae in my set at all times. But since I've been
Perfect.
in Atlanta working with bands, I've never really get to venture into all those genres all the time. I work with a reggae band, so we might do reggae, soca, and a few R&B ish. Still more to come from Kenny Blessing, and then
Oh,
I go to
yeah.
Europe
You
and
just
work with
came
some
back,
amazing,
actually.
yeah, work with some amazing producers who put me on to some amazing shows all over Europe. So I was grateful, and I am still grateful to be blessed to see different parts of the world without even having a #1 Grammy. But it's also a sign that there's a future to get it.
Absolutely. Yeah, and tell us a little bit about, the soca side, the calypso, because Mano say you didn't have a, oh, excuse me. I knew you had a heavy hitting song, you know. So let the audience and viewers know about,
Yeah,
your
well,
experience with that.
that song was my first ever soca. I did it with that band in Antigua, and went to Barbados to record it, and it took us to Trinidad and various places. It was actually a Zouk French flavor, and we didn't know that that was a song that Trinidad would have chosen from the album, but they chose that one, and it gave us the name, the band, from there on. And big up to all the artists who were in the band too. But I think My
Okay.
Love actually was a signature for the band,
Yes.
and even re-sung by Kevin Little on his Turn Me On album too.
Okay, awesome. So tell me a little bit about, who you said basically who your inspiration was for music. Your father, your brother, they got you out and you did the Jamaican national anthem, and now you're here, you have arrived on the scene, being an artist and being well developed. How would you describe the music that you typically create?
I would say it's authentic, but it's crossover. If I'm doing a reggae track, it's gonna sound like a reggae track. And if a Europe producer said they want me to put a song on a track, it doesn't matter if it's a EDM or what, I'm gonna give them the flavor that they need. And when I'm doing a soca track, I try to integrate a little dancehallish to it, but still keep it in the genre. I try to respect genres. So
Mhm.
my music is the crossover, is the aspect of crossover.
Right. Awesome. So tell me, with everything that you have going on, if it wasn't for your music, what would you be doing right now?
And maybe it would be in medicine.
Hmm.
And maybe it
Wow.
would be in medicine.
Wow. Okay. Tell me a little bit more about that. So you had a love for
Well, yeah,
the
I
medical
had a love
field?
for the biology part of life, the body,
Mm,
human body. I cure or whatever. I'm always fascinated with the natural stuff of
okay.
life. Like if
Wow.
I have I always love to recommend to tell people if you have a flu or something, I would say make sure you drink some lemon with some turmeric. Or I'm always trying to find some remedy to combat or ailment. You know what I mean? Stuff
Right.
like that. So
That's very interesting to know.
yeah.
Okay. Nice backup, I'm telling you that much. All right. So we know that you've performed in Jamaica. We know that you've performed in Antigua. I heard a little bit about Barbados. We know that you've done some stuff in England. Um, who have you been able to perform with or opened up for? If you could share that with us.
Well, first of all, disclaimer. Since I left Jamaica, I haven't gotten to grace a Jamaica stage the right way. I'm hoping to be on a Rebel Salute or in one of those festivals to show Jamaica that there's also another talent out there, which a lot of us out there. But I've been on the stage, which I'm happy to grace the stage with man like Eric Clapton, the Kinks. I've opened for Maxi Priest, Freddie McGregor, Morgan Heritage, Faith Evans, the Manhattans, a few people.
A
A
few
few
people,
people.
yeah, I know. I know you've done some stuff. I know you've done some stuff with Shaggy. I know you've done,
And
quite a few.
let's big up our Caribbean acts, Shaggy, Marshall
Yes.
Montana, the whole soca arena and most of the reggae family. So
Right.
I've been blessed to see and grace the stage with a few big celebs who have shown us and shown me as artists that we can get there, just keep doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
So what would you say Kenny Blessing's motive is as far as your motivation? What motivates you to keep pushing with your musical career?
Passion. I have a passion for it. It doesn't matter if it's a show with 20,000 people or it's a show with 20 people or two people or one person. I'm gonna give you the same energy as if, even though sometimes when I'm doing a gig, because I do gigs here in Atlanta, and my gigs are in my mindset, I do the gigs to work with the band because they would work with me whenever I need them. But my mindset is networking. Instead of doing it for free, I doing it I could pay some bills and meet people, the right people, because this is Atlanta. So
Absolutely.
so that's what I'm. So my motivation is it comes from passion. I really love music. That's why I
Yeah.
could do different genres without forgetting where I'm from. People used to ask me, why don't you stick to one genre? And I would say, well, I would love to do that, but I was introduced to so many different wonderful people who do so many different productions, and they have introduced me to their culture, and I was, so happy to be part of it, and they could still
Right.
identify me as where I'm from. Like they would say, "I love your accent, so we want this on it." And I did a house music. It's not out yet. I had to do it with an old choir in London.
Mm.
Starships coming out soon. So,
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
so that's what it is. It's just passion. Passion is the
Yes,
main thing. You have to love it first. You know, whatever you're doing, you have to love it first. So
absolutely.
when the green times and the brown times come, you still smile through it.
Absolutely. I concur all the way across the
Yeah.
board. So we know that you just recently came back from your tour in Europe. Give me a little feedback on how that went and, what all transpired while you were
Well,
there, especially during the pandemic.
yeah. If you're not with a company, most of these popular spots have been closed down, but most places were opening up. So I had the chance to work with Sister Ruben from Brixton, which is Hootenanny, which is one of the main reggae hubs in Brixton. Everyone
Right.
performed there from you name it, the Heptones
Oh yes.
to
The name
you know
rings a bell. Yes.
Black Huru, you name it. Everyone performs there. So they would reach out to me because I did while I was there a few years ago. I did there was a building called the Greenwich Building. It burned down, and we had to do a show to aid helping some of the people, and I was just in time to do it. So they reached out to me to do their shows, and then I have a friend who he had his shows, so it was all intertwined with doing various shows from one genre to the next. I have a hip hop show, a reggae show there. Then I had to go to Northampton to do another show with my friend DJ Kamar who had a band. So they just practice the songs and do it. We couldn't go to
Yes.
Zurich is still not as open as yet. Some indoor stuff are, but I couldn't reach there. So I think in summer would be a different thing. But it was
Mm,
good.
okay. Okay. Well, I mean, you were there, and I saw some pics and some feedback, and everything looked as though it went well. So I was very
Yes,
happy
well
for
received.
you,
Well
and I
received.
couldn't wait for you to get back.
It was nice. Europe is
Yeah,
nice.
I definitely know that I've been like, okay, yeah, when is Kenny coming back? And I know, we talked, I think a few times while you were there via
Yeah,
WhatsApp. We
exactly.
talked about what was going on, and I know, when we first, interacted as far as saying, hey, what's going on? It was just like, yeah, this is an amazing merger here, and just to have you on. I know we had you in the studio with Rob at Urban Vision,
Yeah. Big up
past
Urban
weekend with
Vision.
us.
Yeah.
Yes, big up. And,
Big up.
amazing feedback from the audience and, the listeners and the viewers. They were just excited about, your performance live on the air and, giving them some nice little lyrics, and just the drop that you did was just amazing. So, from that
Thank you.
team, they send their thank yous and their love. And I just want to, cut in for a little bit, we're a few minutes in because a lot of people, they may not know who Kenny Blessin is, but Google him. Um,
That's
you'll
good.
see
That's okay.
and stay
Yeah.
tuned because we have enough things that go on. And I would like for you, if you don't mind, I'm going to put you on the spot. Give them a little something, something. We could give them a little acapella. We know your voice is hollering at who Kenny Blessed is.
Up, 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 up. Oh, so you ready for me now? You
Yes,
want me to name
we're
it
gonna give them.
now?
We're just gonna give them a little bit, and then we're gonna give them a little bit later.
All right. Well, here this now. Me grew up in a spring pass where the vibe flow do a Kingston me born. Ya lost me know, no socks and shoes, thing a barefoot toe. Place where them keep all the most stage show. Talk about pan side straight back to Albion. Back Bush River nice with the ambience. Ya lost Bay Road show, Coney Island. Only in Newland where me thugs them jam. Down a seaside pan the stand up walk wash pan. Not to mention the rivers and the wash pan. Pan the street football pure action. Grandma give me the money to play Japan. Them time they will never know about Red Bull. Just roots and ragging is a wicked girl. When
All right, now look, where my lights are. Hold on, I have to flash the lights up. fire bud, but that's good. That's good. I'm so excited. And that's just a little bit. We're
That's
gonna
the
give you a
DJ
little bit
voice.
of
We're giving him the DJ voice right now.
yeah, I know we're gonna give them the R&B a little bit later because see they have to know that you're very versatile in all areas. So when they think that they're getting just this portion, they're gonna be like, wait, what? What just happened? So y'all not ready. Like I told y'all, this is an international artist. It come with everything for you. Okay. All right. So
Yeah, man.
I know
Word.
inquiring minds like myself would like to know. Um, you talked about where you've performed some great places where a lot of greats have actually graced the platform themselves. Um, which famous musicians do you admire?
You know, a lot. That's an easy question. I don't have one person that I admire. I admire a lot of people because there are a lot of great artists out there. There's a lot of great artists out there, you know, and they keep coming at you.
Nice
One thing I know
answer.
for
Nice
sure is
answer.
that music, no matter who or how much artists are coming up or were in the business, there's always a piece for everyone, you know. We just have to be organized and go get it. And most of us talented artists just lack the right team sometimes just to get it. So it's not just about talent, it's about team. It's not an I thing,
Right.
it's a we thing.
Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. So true. So what seeing that you stated that and I'd like to kind of come back um to my guests with some of the answers that they give me with you expressing that they have to be driven and there's pretty much room for everybody out there. What would you say that the best advice that you have received while you've been in this musical journey?
Well, I've gotten a few advices from the same different people. The same advice is don't stop, just keep doing it. I got it from Freddie McGregor. I got it from Maxi Priest, even Shaggy. I got it from a few people, you know. They love to say,
Right.
don't stop, you know. And when you hear their testimony, you realize why they say it, you know. That's the best advice I ever gotten. Just don't stop. Do what you're doing. It's called growth and
Okay.
development, you know.
Very true. Okay. And with growth and development, would you say that in the music industry now, would you think that's what's lacking is the growth and developmental aspect of it right now? Because I've seen a lot of artists out there that I'm like, that person could work on this a little bit more. Do you think that's something that a lot of these new companies such as labels and managers are kind of shying away from? They're not doing that whole development, artist development anymore. Would you think that's something that's still necessary, or is it every man for themselves?
Um, I think it's necessary, but companies right now, because of what algorithms are doing to online, I think companies sometimes just wait for somebody to look like they're popping to say, okay, we're going to work with them. So it makes the other people want to do other stuff that strays away from the authenticity just to get that trendy, you know. But
Right.
most companies, a lot of times when companies know where their market is at, so they would know how to, you know, mold into addressing people to do whatever. But people want to be themselves, and because most times you hear before that companies want to tell people what to do, I think I think they're running from that and just looking to see if people have it or you don't have it. I think that's what's happening, maybe, is
Right.
my opinion. But the power of companies is that they have their
Right.
markets, you know?
Everybody.
so they
Yeah,
know where to put the music.
this is true.
Like I
So
did
if
this
you could
song,
change anything in
huh? If what?
no,
What
go
did you say?
ahead. No, no, go ahead. We were on the
No,
same
no,
lines.
you
Go
was
ahead.
gonna say if I was changing, say something. We said we'll change it.
No, no, no. No, no, this is good. This is good. You had this song. This is perfect because it's right along the same line. So go ahead. So, for example,
Oh
give us
no, I
the
was gonna
example
say
of
that
something that
I had this song called "The Flame," and if you look it up, it's called "The Flame," produced by the Peacemakers. I've never heard it play nowhere. I never heard none of my friends or no one say they heard the song, but I know that it has four remixes. One from a DJ from California, somebody from Italy, somebody from somewhere else. You know. So if you look it up, "The
you.
Flame," the Peacemakers, Kenny Blessin, you're gonna see it have four different mixes. And all I know is they said the guy will say to me, what's your can you give me your bank account details? And I would send them a PayPal. And they send me some money and say, this is from royalties. And I'm trying to figure out, I don't know where the royalties came from. I don't know how they streamed it, but they did something, you know?
Right.
So
But that's a good thing because at least we know that you have your ASCAP or your BMI together. So this way you can make sure that you're getting your compensation that's
yeah, but
necessary. So
sometimes
that,
you don't get it from producers all the time though. You have
mm,
to ask for it to have somebody checking up on those stuff. I heard Barry
true.
Summers said that too. You know, he
Yeah,
haven't gotten
that's why
royalties from.
those split sheets are so important. Those split sheets are very important, and just to know that somebody is sampling your stuff, so that's something that the industry definitely needs to get on top of, actually. So yeah, I'm glad that you brought light to that one. So so this is where my question went. Would that be something that you would change about the industry? Because the question I was gonna pose was, if you could change something about the industry, what would it be?
Um, if I could change something about the industry, which we all know I can't, but if I could, I would change.
Yes, you
Um,
can.
well, maybe I can, but yeah, I would change not looking at people for their color or creed, but look at them for their talent. You know, look at people that just using the cliche of saying you got to look this way or that way to be who you are, and then you know what I mean, like stuff like that. Because people still are faced with that stuff. Even girls, they think they have to look a certain way, so they'll try to do certain things
Right.
to look that way. You got to look that way in order to be that way. You know what I mean? So I would change that if I could, but otherwise, from that, we just got to be ourselves and be true to ourselves. You know, basically.
So true. So true. Wow. That's awesome. I love that. I mean, you as an individual, anyway, you're just a very humble soul, and I just like that you are very caring about others and want to see everybody win, and that's why we clicked, because the process that I'm going through right now is ensuring that everyone within our circle are on the same wavelength, because when you have people that are going off in different directions, things don't tend to align properly. And
Real
it's
talk. So
2022. We don't have time for that. We have to make sure that we are of like mindset, and we're having the same
facts,
vision of where we
facts.
need to go and what the end results are going to be. So, what that being said, what's next for Kenny Blessin?
A few things in store. Well, I just released this soca Afrobeat track called "Wine Up," and
Hmm.
it's on YouTube. Then just released a song from Patex, which is Journey Music, big up Patex,
Hmm.
called "On the Ends." And I
Yes.
have a few more stuff in the library coming out, but we're trying to make sure we get this stuff on the road first. And
Right. Okay.
with
Okay.
the link up of with the link up of next level promotions, we're gonna make sure we target the festivals around the US region so we can meet people, make money, and help those who need it, and help other talents too. You know.
I say, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah, yeah.
Definitely, that's what we're doing, and of course, you could see Mr. Blessing live in person on January 29th at the DeKalb Arts Festival, and that's going to be right here in DeKalb County at the Exchange Park. So, DeKalb Art at the park, can't miss it.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
the
oh,
29th
oh,
from 4
oh.
until 7:30 p.m. Trust me, Mr. Blessing is going to be in the building. You don't want to miss this, and many, many more. Plus, there's so many great artists that's going to be there. We're talking about arts in all forms. So come out, enjoy the experience. Gonna have food,
Diversity.
and just a romantic time. So it's going to be amazing. And of course, we're going
Man,
to have him. He's going to also be at Backstage Atlanta,
the
um,
23rd
February
of February.
23rd, which is a Wednesday for the anniversary show. And then I'm bringing him back again on the 27th for the In the House Media and Next Level Promotion. What? Welcome to Are You Ready for Primetime Indie R&B Showcase. So,
Nice, nice, nice.
Mr. Blesson is one of the headliners. So, have to
Yes.
be in the building, have to be in the building to get all the blessings. All right, with the honey voice, you have to remember that he's Mr. Honey Voice. So, with that being said, could you give the audience, I know the ladies out there, they like the nice romantic voices you can, and you don't have to do one of your songs if you don't want to. You could do a cover if you choose. You can't let them know what they're going to be missing if they're not in the building on any of these dates that we gave them.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you would someone waiting for me. We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I never give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes, you're all in mine. Blessed love.
Okay, look, so he said
Let's
y'all
not
want
get
to
up
give
a
me
piece, we're not getting
yeah,
everything,
but it's okay. Look, I was ready for my other part. I was just like, oh, you just left me hanging, but that's okay. We said a snippet. That's okay. So we love it. We love it. Big up, big up, big up. Blessings,
Anytime.
man. So
They are
tell
on the
me
vibes,
all
the
the
vibes, man.
time,
The
all the
vibes.
time, all the time. I want to know what you feel was the best performance that you've ever done in your career thus far.
Well, let me see. I don't know. I think I would say I was amazed to be in Zurich with all those crowd of people. But I think one of my best performance was when I was in St. Bart's at Jimmy Buffett's Margarita's concert, and I did a crowd surf. And I know I wouldn't do a crowd surf at any concert, and they were like, jump. And I was like, shh, out
Ooh,
there.
yeah, took off like his airplane.
Yeah,
Okay.
they brought me all the way to the back, to all the way back. And I was like, yo, it was crazy. It was good. So
Wow.
I have a few. I had a few. I did one for help Haiti, uh, in Antigua, big concert at the boatyard. This was like a regatta sailing week. So
Hmm.
there was few different concerts that even
Oh,
Atlanta here, even Atlanta, I opened for Freddie McGregor. It was a very beautiful
yes,
show
I
too.
saw
So
that. I
Yeah.
saw that. Yep. Yeah, trust me, he's not new to this. He's true to the game. I'm telling you. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. There's a lot of juicy, spicy stuff coming. Wait till y'all hear that song, Panda Ends. Unfortunately,
On the
guys, I'm
ends.
going to apologize. You know, we had a little bit of technical difficulty earlier, and we're going to bring it back anyway. We're going to be playing it throughout because, of course, Next Level Promotion, I am his PR, so we're going to be doing some stuff, and I'm not gonna big up the artist. So yes, Panda ends.
On the
Yes, look
ends.
that. Listen, tap in. I'm telling you. But if you want to hear it, make sure you tap into the Roku live365.com Urban Vision
Nice.
Radio. You will
Mud,
hear it,
mud, mud,
rewind, come
mud.
again, and listen. You'll hear it. Mad. Big up.
Out there,
Blessings to
go
the
get
world.
it.
All right.
Check it out. Apple Music,
Yes,
iTunes,
and it's on
Spotify,
the Roku
Deezer.
channel. So tap in.
She says she
Yes,
know our
tap in. It's on
relation.
the Roku.
Just a friend with good conversation. Love the vibe, so me give her the action. She tell her friend about the traction. Know the feelings cause a reaction. Friend called on the phone, says she just want a fraction. I don't see why you are funny. We're not a thing, girl, stop bugging. Don't turn this vibe into something. She caught her friend. On the ends, on the ends. On the ends, on the ends. She go, take it too far, mash up the
Yes.
car. Tell all the neighbor them, want for war. Me can't believe the ball I say she break my heart. Tell me. New tune, you know.
Look, you can't get to it. You can't get into it. Look, I was just jabbing to that earlier. So, for y'all, go,
New tune.
go on and cop it, okay? Yes, cop it.
And
It's
we
there
have a brand
for
new
you.
tune. We
Oh
have
my
brand new
God.
tunes coming, man. We have some tunes coming.
Yes,
2022, we just
yes,
giving
yes,
it to them, you know.
yes.
And remember to
So
go
I
check
know
out.
for the I'm just so excited about everything and ecstatic, especially with what's going on. I know we have with Jerome backstage, and it's so funny that everything comes full circle. And Little John, for those who don't know, Janet Jackson's guitarist. So how was
Yeah,
that
man, big up Little
link
John, man.
up with Little John? How did that go? How was that? How did
Yeah, big
you
up
guys initially meet?
well, big up to Jamrock South who brought me to backstage, and as soon as I came out the stage we performed, and then Lil John was like, I need to talk to you, man. I need to do some stuff with you, man. I like what I see. You got something there. And I was humbled because he's a cool dude, but then when you check what he really does, it's more than him just being cool. You know, he does more than he looks, or more than he's chilling at
Absolutely.
backstage, helping talent, bringing people out. But he actually is really in the industry, and I respect for him too. You
Yes.
know what I mean? You
Yeah.
invite me to
And
the
sleep in
anniversary.
peace. And sleep in peace to the man himself, Mr. Joe Douglas. We lost him, you know,
Yeah, for real,
back,
for real,
you know,
for real.
right after Thanksgiving. It was something that hit us all, and it was a hard hit for a lot of us. He was actually an icon in the game, and he's done such an amazing job with Backstage Atlanta, bringing so many people and all of us, the old, the new together,
True,
and
true.
just being able to network and create more amazing music
And I met him, you
together.
know,
And
as he told me.
it's just, yes,
I met him. He was telling me that he wanted to do for summer. He wanted to do outside by the porch, and he was telling me, "I would like to have you
hmm
for some of that Caribbean flavor to integrate with what's happening
yes.
here." I was like,
It's
"So,
still in motion.
oh, you know
Jerome,
about it? You know about it?
yes, with Jerome, listen, still in motion. Jerome is, working close knit. He's there. Um, every Wednesday and sometimes on Thursdays. Y'all know for those crab 9.99 crab legs, y'all better go backstage Atlanta tonight. 99 crab legs can't beat it. And don't forget the Joe Douglas bowl, one of my faves. Yes, and if you like the chicken, get the chicken. The shrimp is fantastic, but I always get both. Mix them together. The Joe Douglas bowl, add the shrimp and the chicken together, and yeah, awesome with the vegetables. Like that vegetable bowl, it's amazing. Anyway, so I can't say enough. Like this is just an amazing mesh of talents and just beautiful people, and I can't wait to introduce you to so many more people and platforms. I can't wait to introduce you to Miss Angela.
Yes.
Hey, Angela, and Bernard out at the Welcome
Oh,
to
oh,
South Cobb Festival. We will talk. Hopefully, I'm going to speak to her. You'll be one of the headliners there. It'll be great, or even opening up, whatever the case may be. We'll see. But just tooting our own horns, and even merging
nothing
with
wrong with that.
our partners
Nothing
out
wrong
at the
with
Lake
that.
Pavilion. Shout out, to Mr. Aaron and his wife. I just can't wait. Such amazing things going on. So I just want to say to you, we've heard a lot of artists, that have gone down the same path that you have as far as music. They cater to different genres, and they're on that, you know, more eclectic style. What sets your music apart?
Me. Me
Nice
sets my
answer.
music apart because I'm different. I'm unique. So I set my music apart.
Okay. All right. And what's
Definitely.
so unique about Kenny Blessing?
My energy, you know, I transform my
Ah,
energy. It just goes up to a 100 very quickly. And I'm
okay.
always like, if I'm at a R&B event, I know that these singers can really pipe it out. So I know when I come with that twist, they appreciate it so much, no matter how much, you know. So I know I come with me, and
Yes.
I'm not intimidated by another one's talent. I actually embraces it, so it give me more energy to do me, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So tell me then, what's one thing you wish you had known when you began your career?
I wish I had known about the business. That's the main thing, the business.
Hmm. All a part of, see, tap in artists, all a part of Michelle Diamond's artist development business 101. Okay. The industry is 99.9% business and
Yep,
0.01% talent.
true.
Yes. And financial literacy. So you won't have to worry about Uncle Sam come knocking at your door later. Tap in. I got you. And all about your
Oh,
EPKs. Tell them your EPKs, your bios, getting that all together. I got you. Tap all the way. And Kenny will put y'all on. Okay, just follow the lead. Follow the
but like
lead.
the tapping word, you know, the tapping.
Tap in. Yes, tap in with Kenny. That's right.
Man, man,
Absolutely. Yes, everything. Blessings to the world, right?
to the
So,
world, doings, you know,
yep. So, look, doings, beloved.
to the
Now, my
world, to the
teeth not
world,
hot
doings.
day. No, my teeth not hot day. I'm telling everybody in live, when you see me with my doings hot, some of teeth it.
Doings, you know, to the world.
Yes, absolutely. So, what is your biggest failure and what did you learn from it?
My biggest failure is agreeing with teams without making sure that business was put into place, because when things go a certain way, you realize that you have to fight some fight that you didn't need it to even fight in the first place, you know. So that's what I think, because I have two songs that I still think I haven't gotten the credit that I need. The same
Mm,
song, My Love, I haven't gotten the credit that I need, that I deserve, not need, I deserve. And also I have a song called Tallywhackle. So I think
mm,
that I haven't gotten the credit that I deserve from these songs. Um, because of how they put it. They wrote the song. They put the song as if it's the band, and didn't actually put
Mm.
Kenny Blessing, the
Cause
artist or the
I mean,
performer.
cause I heard when you said that, I'm like that sounds familiar. So okay, oh, let me do some research. Okay, all right, I'm gonna dig a little further. You know, I like to delve into things and make sure I have
Yeah.
all the I's and
So
T's.
that's
Yep.
the thing, because when you have a song that really went go out there, if your name is not on it, people don't really know who is it really. So that's one of the big things, definitely.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you this question,
Yeah,
because I know you're a man about your business and projects, right?
yeah.
If I could remove all barriers and constraints, what project would you do and would you want to be known only by that project?
Say it again. What project? What do you mean? Is that your
Yes. So
question?
I'm asking you if okay, so yes, so if I'm coming in and I'm like, "Hey, here's all the finances, here's everything that you need." And I'm removing all barriers and any constraints, any restrictions. What
Hmm.
project would you want to work on? And would you only want to be known by that project?
Well, that's a no-brainer, isn't it? Huh? That's a no-brainer, isn't it? That's a no-brainer.
Not
We'd have to keep
necessarily because that's
it. Yeah, we'd have to because right there and then you would know that we'd have to keep it straight diamond, because then right there and then we know what time it is. It's a no-brainer. Think about it. You know the answer.
I wanted your answer. See, inquiring minds wanted to know. We have to probe because you want to see where everybody's mindset is, right?
True, true, true.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
man.
All right. So, who are the three people who have been the most influential to you?
For the most side, ja, these are the people, but you know what I mean. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. That's very hard. It's a hard one. It's a hard one
Mm.
because as you can see, the universe brought me to meet you, right? And as you can see, you're about business, and I'm about business, and you just said it's 99%
Mm.
business, and so I've been doing my thing, but there's people, they're good people who wish the best for me, and I big up all these people, but I can't even pick up a name to say that these people were just the most influential
Because
people
you
like
had
that.
you had a collective amount of people along the way. Beautiful answer. All right. So, with that being said, give us three words that describe who Mr. Blessin is and why you choose or why you chose those three words.
I am unique, and why I choose those three words for the sentence of I am unique, because as a Jamaican, people would not know that I'm from Jamaica when I sing soca music. A lot of people think I'm from an island, different island. Um,
Mhm.
and when I go on the stage, I know how to just be part of the band. I can hear if the bassman is, I can hear everything. And I didn't go to a music school per se or anything, but I think I'm gifted by nature. Keep learning every day, so I'm unique.
Okay. I like that. See, because people normally give me three separate words, and I like the fact that you utilize that sentence, I am unique, because see, a lot
Yeah,
of people don't realize that the word I am holds so much power. And when you speak it out into the world, you speak a lot of
Thank you.
things into existence. So
Thank you.
kudos. I knew this is why we meshed well. Yes, I'm loving it. All this new energy. I listen. I am so. I'm on cloud nine right now. I'm elated. So thank you so much, Kenny Blessin. So
You're welcome
let
to.
the people know into this camera where them can find Kenny Blessin on all social media and all musical platforms, and when them can connect. Y'all know if y'all want to book him, contact next level.
Well, yeah, if you want to reach out to Kenny Blessing, make sure you link up Michelle Diamond because you don't know it's all about the next level promotion. Um, I'm on Instagram at Kenny Blessing. Uh, Twitter, I'm on Twitter sometimes. Facebook, it's Kenny Roy, Kenny Blessing Carney. But just stick to the Instagram and you'll find with everything, you know. You can
He's a
find me on
grammar.
Spotify, the grammar. You can find me on Spotify. These, just check out my music and pick your choice. I do covers, soca, reggae, dancehall. I have a
Yes.
reggae album called Get Up and Go. I have an
Yes.
EP that was released in the heart of the COVID called Millions.
Yes. Oh, I love that song. Millions,
Thank you.
millions. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry.
And there are a few tracks out there, so check
Yes.
it out, you know. And we have new tracks
Blessings,
coming.
doings, and
You're right.
blessings to the
You're
world.
right. You're right.
Yes. So, like he said, tap all the way in. Of course, I'm not just, a one-man show. I have an amazing team behind me. Big up to In the House Media, Dr.
In the
Jerome
house
Dorn.
of,
So, if you can't get me, y'all know y'all can contact Dr. Dorn if y'all want Mr. Blessings in the building. And he comes with the whole crew. So we are his media team behind him. So whoop, whoop. You link up with Jerome, you got blessings. And shout out to Urban Vision Radio and Urban Vision
straight
Television and the
doings,
ATL Live
doings.
and the office. Okay, because we also have the studio. So any
True,
artist that
true.
would like to come in and rock up, Kenny bless the mic a little bit when he was there this past week. So a lot of things are building and coming, and we can't wait for Are You Ready for Prime Time 2? We're bringing it back to you again. Mr. Blessings will be in the building February 27th and February
And I'm
23rd
bringing
at
and I'm bringing the and
Backstage.
I'm
Shout
bringing
out
the
to
band.
Backstage Atlanta. He will be
I'm
there
bringing the
for the
band.
anniversary party. And he's bringing the band. You heard it. Live and direct. Am I bringing the band? Look, we want the band on the Sunday too. Okay, we're gonna bring it back twice. We're gonna talk about all of that. We're gonna make it
Cool,
happen. We're
cool,
gonna make
cool.
it happen. We'll talk about it. Yes,
All right,
amazing.
all right.
So, guys, until next time, this is Mr. Blessings. Mr. Blessing, you want to give them a little bit of melody for go out with, rock out, and come on in?
Yeah, this now. Don't lose your way. Jay's always there. Don't lose your way. You don't know it's all about in-house media. Can you blessing to keep it locked? Michelle Diamond, next level. You don't know urban vision. You don't know doings to the world up top. You see, keep it locked. Mother Road.
Up top, doings to the world, Mr. Blessings. We appreciate you for tapping in on this phenomenal segment on this trend-setting Thursday, right here on In the House Media House Call with who? Your host, Michelle Diamond, and Mr. Kenny Blessing, doings to the world, and of course, the
Oh,
man of the hour, Dr. Jerome Dorn. Until next time,
big up
guys.
that. Man,
Peace.
man.